Hello everyone, this is Steel from Studio Blue, and welcome to RPG Maker Theater, where we critically analyze a game from someone in the community. One of you guys. Once again, this is Steel, streaming alone. Teal is working late, although she's going to make a concerted effort to be here in the future. For now, it's... you got just me. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. As you can see, I am streaming once again from virtual reality, VR chat. All right, let me go ahead and make sure my helmet's tightened, make sure my cameras are good. Yeah, we're all good in the hood. I hope everybody's having a fantastic evening. A big shout out to Touch Fuzzy, RPG Maker Web, for letting me do this thing. And let's see, we have Silver Shion, Sentinel Proxima, Banish, and Volsim. I hope everybody is doing absolutely wonderful today. It was a bit of a break on our side. Studio Blue, Teal and I specifically, just needed to take a break. We were exhausted. We were getting close to burnout. So boom, here we are. Hey, Yui, good to see you all. Good to see everyone. Now, if you don't hear any music, it's because this game has no music right now. Hopefully it doesn't get too loud. Let me know if I don't come through clearly. Let me know if there's any audio issues as always. Anyway, so this is a game by someone in the community, Moonwriter Tales. Frederick Borneo is the one who approached me directly, and apparently this is a team effort from a game jam. So this game could be a little shorter than what we are used to. We shall see as we jump in. As always, we're going to critically analyze this game while playing, looking at things from a theoretical level as to what they could do better, as well as anything practical. So let's go ahead and jump. Oh, Volson, that's hilarious. Yeah, and then we'll be streaming from a garage. So, woohoo! You're not going to see my hands right now because they're down here. My hands are actually on the keyboard. But let's jump into this game. If the developer's around, I'd love to hear what you have to say. If there's any issues at all, please let me know. Here we go. Hi, followers. This is a post-beta version, which almost completes the first of the 5 acts, but with some issues that I didn't fix. If you've encountered issues or bugs, please suggest or post your message into the discussion board on itch.io or the RPG Maker forums. Looking forward to the updates, excuse me. All right, good disclaimer. By the way, if you ever submit a Game Jam game to Studio Blue for tonight, for the Monday night streams, let us know it's a Game Jam game. That way we can properly look at it from that lens. Open Spotify, right? We'll see what happens, Silver. We'll see what happens. Okay, Moonwriter Tale presents. And it did ask me to use my mic. Oh, there we go. There's something. THX. The audience is now deaf. Project Love and Cafe. I wonder if this is going to be a nice visual novel where we take our love out to a cafe. I haven't been to a cafe. I went to a cafe last night. Went to Panera. All right, here we go. By the way, Dev, if you're on the chat, please let me know. Based on Love Cafe project created by Joaquim Emilio Antonio. Cool. I like that. I love Joaquim. Joaquim. It's one of my favorite names. Joaquim. Okay, Joaquim Emilio Antonio, Frederick C. Boremio. I'm probably butchering your names. I apologize. And Edric Hernandez. Erica Hernandez. Hey, Kuda Dude. Welcome to the stream. By the way, if I mispronounce or butcher anything, correct me. All right, dude going in. Dude going inside. You're getting in there. Directed by Frederick C. Boromeo. Boromeo. Yeah, I got that one right. Oh, got to save to a file. All right, they ain't messing around. Yes, Cafe is your MP. That's awesome. You know, that'd be cool. Coffee. Coffee is the MP healer of all things. Coffee heals all MP. Hey, Pero, welcome to see you. Good, welcome to the stream. What's our little lady here doing? I'm assuming that's a lady. And that's a dude. RPG Maker dude. So it is not particularly necessary to zoom up this much, although I don't have an issue with it. It's okay. I personally would like to see it zoomed back a little bit. All right, here we go. Here's Will. 1 breakfast order, please. All right. I'm preparing your meal for 1 minute. I think I'm preparing your meal that will be 1 minute. Are we going to have localization issues? If so, I will give the advice I give to everybody, game jam or otherwise. Please, if you're SEL, if English is your second language, please get somebody to do the localization and translate. Grammatical errors, spelling errors, or just misuse of the English words can be very difficult when in a game jam or dealing with any native English speaking audience. It's raining really hard right now, so yeah, I hope so too. Kudadu, they were going to say we're going to have terrible weather, and we're like, oh crap, am I going to have to postpone or cancel? No, it's nothing outside. It all is up north in College Station. The counter is cooking and prepares a breakfast meal for Will. You got this so far? Okay, cool. Here you are, kid. Breakfast for you. Here you are, kid. Breakfast for you. That's a beautiful looking breakfast. 1 minute or your money back guarantee. Hey, Dr. 4G, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Act 1, stay, and I did not read that because I was talking to y'all. So this is Act 1, stay healthy. Thanks, ma'am. Well, that's cool. Yeah, that may be the case, Touch. I know when I go to any bodega or any convenience store around here, and we have a ton of them that sell Southwest and Latino food, Latino ethnic food, usually Mexican. You just have to get to the point. You just say what you want, they order it, and you get it. Will place the tray of food onto the table while Sophie is reading her newspaper. Sophie keeps reading as she said. Okay, I'm kind of thinking at this point it is a localization issue. Good morning, why are you here? Okay, choices. Yeah, let's just be nice. Good morning. Good morning, Will. You look speechless today. Morning. And now you speak. Oh, Laufey, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, this is the RPG Maker web stream. So yes, this is through YouTube. Hey, let me go. So, what poison did you buy today? The humor between friends. What are you going to kill yourself with? Trans fats or saturated fats? If I just get you to stop pestering me on this, I'd be so happy. Right, Telltale Games? Pretty much, Volsum, it seems that way. What poison? Oh, right. Just the rice. Good. Delaying the inevitable, eh? Well, we're all gonna die someday, so enjoy your food. Side note, I got all the Walking Dead Telltale games, and I absolutely love them. I think so. Anything else? Egg. Egg's awesome. Oh, dude, Touch, you don't even know. It's absolutely fantastic, some of the stuff they serve down here. It's insane. Whew. You have not lived until you've had an egg burrito with salsa. Anyway, okay. I need to do this. Y'all distracting me with food. What else? Good God, sausage. Hey, what else? Boy, Sophie pushy today. Tocino. What's that all about? And what's that all about? Am I saying tocino right? Tocino? Tocino? It says foot and mouth disease, diabetes with possible salmonella from the eggs. Okay, so Sophie's a bit of a hypochondriac. Hey, AOD, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Oh, I know it, but it tastes so good. Oh, well, Alfie, we know it's you. With the number of people getting sick every day, you have to be careful. Why? Don't know, don't care. That's all it said. But that's all they're selling. Is it? Okay. All right, so Sophie kind of a biatch, making statements without having all the information. Oh, seriously, Volson, not even kidding. Telltale's amazing. I wish they were still making stuff. Tapa, Ooh, tapa. Salt. Kidney stones. Chicken. Man, she's just giving him the 3rd degree. This is going on a little too long, by the way. Even with me commenting. Processed meats. Thank God you mentioned processed meats. Now I don't have to mention spam. Spam. Right. Go on, Will. What's your beef with processed meat? Ooh, hashtag processed meat beat. That didn't come out good. It's chemicals. And also cancerous, you know? Everything's cancerous nowadays. Give me one food that's not cancerous. I think carrots. One of my favorite vegetables. Ah, Sophie Vegan confirmed. That's correct. Then go find some carrots. Dude, carrots can be awesome, but there's more to life than beta carotene. See what I did there? Hold on, I have to talk to you here. So the conversation is going on a little bit too long, Dev. I know I have stopped literally every other line to make a comment or talk to chat, but I mean, there's only so much talk about food you can get into, visual novel or not, before you're like, oh, come on. Yes, 100% Sentinel. Give us some motivation. Why are we here, other than to eat breakfast and get bitched at for eating breakfast? Sure, no problem. Said immediately, ask her. Yeah, I'm gonna ask her. No, you give me the shit, I'm gonna give you the 3rd degree. Maybe you could let me sit first. I thought I said just ask her. Did I not choose the right thing? My history class is not until 10:30, and I'm already having a lecture. Uh-huh. Sophie stops reading and looks at Will. Sure then. Right, thank you. It's super low. It is so low. I can barely hear it, and I have my volume cranked up all the way AOD. That's how low it is. Developer, it's actually a really good idea to give people the ability to adjust. That's why title screen music is so good in RPG Maker games. Give us something to listen to so we have a general idea of what your game is going to sound like, and also give us an option menu so we can adjust the settings. I literally can't do anything right now other than just assure you guys that there is some really low music in my ears. Hey, Fost, Too Fost for you. I love that name. Welcome to the stream. I'm guessing they're either siblings or really good friends, but probably siblings, maybe even twins. Right. Good boy. Yeah, definitely. Probably a sister, considering the amount of shit she's given him. Seriously, I'm not your dog. You know, somebody is unusually aggressive today. Why so rebellious all of a sudden? Says Sophie, the gaslighter. Holy shit. I'm not rebellious or cutting classes, okay? I haven't eaten breakfast today. I mean, yeah, if I haven't eaten, I turn into a biatch too, but not like Sophie. Holy crap. Oh, you must be hungry. Okay, I dislike Sophie now. I guess my breakfast's getting cold, so it's difficult to eat when I'm around you. Yeah, literally. Like, I dislike Sophie, so she has to be a sister. Then close your eyes if you find me distracting. Will starts eating one spoonful a meal and says, plug my ears, you think? Sophie stops reading again and angrily says, excuse me? Want to hear this? Huh? The music stopped. After Sophie's argue, Will gets the iPod from his pocket playing I Love to Singa by Jack Morrow and starts singing and tap dancing. What is going on? What? Jesus, I can't. Did you hear that? Oh, please tell me you guys heard that. Oh my God. He started doing that silly singing dance that Cartman does in the very first episode of South Park. Holy crap. What was that? What the hell was that? I'm with Sophie right now. She might be Volson, you never know. I also couldn't help but sing along because I love the song. I love to sing. Stop singing, damn it. Where did it come from? Came from my iPod, you lunatic. Chillax. It's just, I love to sing. Yeah, I have no idea. Not very. I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to assume until I am told otherwise that this is a slice of life between two siblings. Yeah, it might be copyrighted. Touch, I apologize ahead of time. I may have to edit that out. Hey, right, Banish? Yeah, it's an old song. Okay, here we go. You know, singing and dancing you did before jumping into a chair. Your act is so stupid. Come on, it's just a food song for you. Sophie continues reading. Right. Dude, I would be all up if that turned into a musical. That'd be amazing. Somebody make a musical RPG Maker game that is legit a musical. Get a cast that can sing. Do that. It's not your fault the creator does something he shouldn't. True story. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Touch, for talking to me. I know, right? I love slice of life in the right way. Will snaps and prepares to punch his meal before Sophie stops reading. God damn. Newsflash! Diabetes does not run in my family. Never. Okay, he said my family, not our family, so I think that rules out them being siblings. I have no idea what's going on. Are you stupid? Look at you. You're a mess. After Will punches his meal, his right hand looks messy. Yeah, tell me something I don't know. You punch eggs, you have eggs on your hand. Oh, damn it. Look at what you did to my meal, Sophie. I have to go get a coffee. Man, this is the most toxic friendship / relationship I have seen in a long time. Holy crap. I have to get a coffee. Well, I always get coffee. Oh yeah, no, I will say this. I am giving this game a lot of crap about its pacing and its narrative, but these little bubbles are cute. And the little cut to the music, I Love to Singa, that was hilarious. So, I mean, it's not like this game is just absolute, like, negative, not even remotely. It just, the pacing is really way too slow, even for something that's a visual novel without the busts. So, yeah, more like slice of life insanity, right? Okay, he's gonna get coffee. Wait, did I? You did it for yourself, diabetic. My God, this is toxic. Diabetic my ass. Hey, kid, what happened to your hand? Sophie. That's all right, ma'am. Just a mess. And I hit the button too quickly. My bad. Hey, BG, welcome to the stream. What are you gonna do? Pour hot coffee onto your hand and clean it with tissue? Man, everybody here is toxic. Holy crap. Mean ass people. What? No. I want to drink coffee and I need your tissues to clean it. He's way too happy for somebody who's getting kicked around like a dog. Oh, sorry. I didn't know that. Yeah, you see, customer service is not about making fun of the customer. Real criticism here. The counter person should not be remotely sarcastic or snarky. They should be very helpful, unless they know Will so well. But then at that point, counter would have a name and they would have some banter previously. In a normal situation, being like that to a customer, especially not one you don't know well enough to basically buddy with, is definitely going to get you in trouble or cause some sort of negative reaction to your place. So the best piece of writing criticism I can give right now is counter and his interaction with Will needs to be rewritten to be more customer servicey. Yeah, everyone's very aggressive, Banish, like you said. Just catching up. Yeah, pretty much. I think we're all kind of like in the idea that this pacing is really weird. The pacing is really slow, and everyone's really over aggressive. It's like the beta for Edge of Eternity. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, Sentinel, that's a good idea. Maybe she is. That would actually explain things. It's like a VN without the busts. The counter used the tissue and give it to Will. Also, the counter wait for the coffee. You look like you're waiting for coffee for a long time. Okay, that's another thing. Don't say something that's happening like that, and then don't say in the narrative a thing and then have a character right afterwards say a thing. Like in this instance, the narrator said Will was waiting for his coffee for a long time. Then Sophie said, Will, you've been waiting for your coffee for a long time. You want to avoid doing that. Instead, what you want to do is you want to do something along the lines of, Will waited a long time for his coffee. And then Sophie says, you look bored, or, you know, you're falling asleep. Something like that. Yes, I do. Lofi, you weren't here for the beginning. Lafi, you weren't here for the beginning. We went ahead and already said that whenever you have SEL, English is a second language, ESL, English is a second language, you need to have someone to translate and localize properly to avoid these. Because people are going to focus so much on language bugs that they're not actually going to focus on the other things they need to fix. Shut up. Sorry. That was Will, not me. Yeah, redundancy. Here you are, kid. Coffee for you. Ooh, it's tea. It's not coffee, that's tea. This is the second time, but thanks. Nothing wrong with saying thank you twice. All right, I got coffee. What's your newsflash? So if it continues reading, my God, what a bitch. I am sorry, Dev. I am not trashing your game. It's just the way the characters are currently written. They're overtly aggressive, and Sophie comes off as very passive-aggressive and gaslighting. That, I know that's not your intention, but that's how she's coming across, ergo the reason that I make the jokes that I do. Well, that's the case, AOD, but they're not. This person was very polite at the beginning. The counter person. Newsflash, diabetes is not necessarily hereditary. Besides, who knows if you don't have a distant relative who is then diabetic? It does actually. Someone sounded earlier that she sounds like she's a nutritionist who's showing off her education, and I kind of feel that way too now. It's like someone who just learned about what capacitors are in electrical engineering and can't shut up about Faraday. Really savage, not very. He is like Charlie Brown. Oh my gosh, he's rolling over and taking it. You. Me? Don't take me too seriously. There's no sugar in this coffee. I guess I'll drink it. Ooh, black coffee with no sugar. Right, Silver? But that's the thing too. This was put together for a game jam. I can understand not having a whole lot of assets. In that case, just give them a coffee mug. If you have the time or have someone on your team, go into GIMP or Photoshop and, you know, Frank and Sprite together a coffee pot. Or whatever. A thermos. Sophie stops reading and looks at Will and says, coffee causes palpitations and caffeine. The caffeine in coffee, among other things, but especially the caffeine, can cause the heart rate to increase. In certain people with certain medical conditions, that can cause heart palpitations. And if too much caffeine in any human body can cause a heart attack. Making sure you have your medicine correct. Okay, it's public domain. Good to know, Volson. I beg your pardon. Bad for your heart, good for your energy. You know, it's your life. A little bit of caffeine can't hurt nobody. Then what do I need to settle? Oh, that may be the case, sweet. I think if the copyright isn't renewed, I think that's the big reason why Disney is fighting to have copyright laws extended in the United States so Mickey Mouse does not go into public domain. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. How about Nestle Creamer or just plain milk? Just pick one. Dude, half and half is awesome. Laufey says, I'm just trying to get an idea of cultural influences. There are different ideas of customer service in the US than, say, Japan or India. Yeah, I'm not sure where the team is based out of. I know it is south of the United States, but I don't know if it's Central or South American. I'm going to guess it's South American, but I mean, that's a bunch of countries down there, and I am not smart enough to figure that out just from the word choice. Okay, let me go back. Coffee doesn't cause caffeine. Caffeine is in coffee, but doesn't cause it. Yeah, that's a grammar thing. Right. Give me creamer, damn it. I don't care about your milk. I'll settle for a creamer then. Miss, do you have a creamer? I need flavor for my coffee. Give me that sweet, sweet hazelnut. Sorry, what? I can't hear you. Gosh. Everybody disrespecting Will. Do you have creamer or not? No creamer available. Sorry. That sucks. Sophie notices that he has no creamer. Which one is better, creamer or milk? I guess milk is better than creamer. No, it's not. Why? Because the fats and proteins in milk that affect how coffee tastes, then there's she literally has to either be a nutritionist or the biggest troll alive. Then there's every kinds of milk need in high protein and fat and have the greatest impact on a cup of coffee. Still prefer creamer. Right, but you're wrong. Italian sweet cream for the win. Coffee in creamer is better than milk. Creamer is typically dairy-free and does not contain any milk products at time. I honestly am starting to feel, guys, that I am basically playing a commercial for good nutrition. Then you know what it is called? That. I'm gonna choose the first one. I think Copito Blanca? Copico Blanca? No. It's Coffee Mate. But they are the same. Wow, I was wrong. Still not public domain for the books. Okay, cool. Yay. Awesome. I hope Tella walks in to get this story moving. Or Strago, right? Pick one. This is a very, very slow-paced game, and talking to you all and cracking jokes are what getting me through it. Again, no disrespect to the devs. Thank you for providing this. I hope we can give you good feedback. But they are the same. It won't be the same. This is the fight about coffee. Will finished drinking the coffee and said, "Ah, it is then black coffee." Okay, but just be careful. You said coffee causes palpitations and caffeine, right? You know why? Because it's delicious. Why? Because there's geometric increase in risk of heart attack for every cup that I drink. Geometric. Geometric? Exponential? Is that what he's trying to say? Exponential? I don't know. I know, but you tell me every day and said, "Thanks, Mom. Your biology teacher would be so proud." Okay, now I think they're siblings again. I'm all over the here. Okay, they're Filipino. Awesome. Okay, I was completely wrong in every way possible. Thank you, Touch. Let me catch up a little bit on chat here. Pacing on chat is fantastic. Let's see. So it is public domain. That's fantastic. Public domain. Got it. Trying to figure out what direction is. Conversation doesn't really... There is really no narrative direction right now. Kuda dude, I love you to death, man. Thank you for being here. Talk to you soon. Sophie looks confused to Will, and he said, as she said, "Is that bad?" You know, honestly, developer, there is no reason to have the narrative. And he said, I am not reading a book. I'm playing a video game. Even reading a visual novel, now, granted, I am not a huge visual novel player, but I've never seen one where a narrator says, "This person looked at that person and said." I've never seen that before. So I really think you should remove that and just have the people talk. Dialogue is dialogue. And every time you throw in a narrator saying, noticing something, and he said, you slow me down and you pull me right out of it. And honestly, with this pacing, you don't want to pull me out of it. Geometric, another way to say exponential. Most people don't know that. BG, thank you for teaching me. I did not know that. Thank you, man. Is it bad? No, I'm just expressing my concern about you. Thank you. It's Lucy Van Pelt and Charlie Brown all over again. I'm really proud, but it's my life. It's my life. Have you been drinking soft drinks before? Yes, wake up with that delicious carbonic acid in your stomach. I would. Actually, if you want to play a really good visual novel, the game that Teal played 2 years ago during our Halloween stream, Necrobarista is a really good visual novel, and it's 3D. Have you been drinking soft drinks? Have you been drinking them soft drinks? I quit drinking. It causes urinary tract infection if I drink too much. Really, I honestly feel like I'm doing a public service. I feel like I'm reading a public service health message in RPG Maker. You're telling me that I shouldn't remind you? It's your funeral. Exactly, sweet. I told you I quit drinking soft drinks because of you. For other people, it might have well have been smoking. Then I call that power of persuasion and passive aggressiveness. I have no idea, Silver Shion, I'm guessing. But I really wish the dev was here to answer these questions. Steins Gate's amazing too. Yes. I like the anime better. That's not going to work for me. You're right. I'm too tough on you. You could drink your stupid soft drinks if you want. And so long as it's once a week, not from the can, and it's sugar-free. Not very, that's terrible. That's terrible. God. We'll just, not very, just saying what we all thinking. Yes, I will. I will get it once a week, and it's sugar-free. Hey, I drink soft drinks with stevia and pure cane sugar. They're amazing. Oh, wait, not sugar-free. What's wrong with sugar-free? If they start talking about aspartame and saccharin, I'm gonna cry. I thought you didn't want me to have diabetes. But sugar-free soft drinks cause Alzheimer's, yep, because of aspartame. If it causes Alzheimer's, I'll play a lot of Sudoku then. They say that game lowers the risk of Alzheimer's. You know, that balances it out. Man, that is not funny. Steel, I played a VN that was based on the idea of a coffee gave you magic. I can go detail on coffee unless you chose to read up in the history. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you know, there's nothing here. It's just two people talking over coffee. And they're not even talking. They're talking at each other, not to each other. This is not a conversation. This is a passive-aggressive argument that is only at times ebbing in the aggressiveness. I don't know what you're talking about, the Sudoku thing. It's true. You know that. Whatever. Fine. And what do you have against canned soft drinks? Canned soft drinks add lead to your blood. Sophie, what do you do? Drink water and eat carrots? Is that all you are? Is Sophie a rabbit? Sorry. Not sorry. BG, that's hilarious. What's that? Silver, I think this is great. I don't know, Volson. They have to be siblings. There's literally no other reason. If a friend talked to me like that, I would give them the middle finger and storm out and never talk to them again. Seriously, if it's a sibling, then okay, I got to put up with your ass at Thanksgiving and Christmas. Okay, here we go. We don't know for sure, Silver. Nothing at all. Meh. I'm trying not to laugh at y'all's comments. Okay, Steel, you can do this. Come on. You guys are hilarious in chat, by the way. If you're seeing this on VOD, please make sure you have the live chat checked so you can see what they're saying. This shit is funny. Comical gold. Besides, it seems I saved you from diabetes. Thanks, but please leave my coffee out of this, okay? It does, BG. This does feel like a really early on version of a game. But I do think a lot of this can be fixed with actual, proper translation and proper localization. It's not going to fix the pacing, but it'll fix the word choices and grammatical issues that make me not 100% sure the context of everything they're saying. NVIDIA, welcome to the stream. And yeah, there's no direction yet. It's just two people arguing over coffee and nutrition. Sentinel. Sure if I want. I mean, sure if I want. I heard you say smoking. Smoking is bad for your health, like lungs and mouth. Yeah, well, smoking is bad in general, but I think at this point we're way past that. Everything I consume, you're going to yell at me about. I know about the details of smoking. Yeah, why? It's your life. I'm just going to berate you for it. Again, good life. Sorry about that. I was mad at you and punched my own meal. Don't apologize for reacting to her gaslighting you. Whew, okay, let's see what chat says. You guys are cracking me up. We've been all the same table, same shop. yeah, pretty much AOD. Nothing, yeah, okay, cool, I'm moving on. Sorry about that, I was mad at you and I punched my meal, and I got eggs on my hand, which are still there. You know, because the game hasn't narrated that I wiped the eggs off. That's alright, I forgive you. I guess I'm really hungry. A little. Chat, you guys are gold, man. You guys are gold. I guess I'm really hungry. I'm gonna eat nom 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 nom. And breakfast was had. This is gonna be the next 20 minutes of him eating breakfast. Did you pause game? Did you break on me? Hold on. Wait, it's not advancing. Hold on, let me take off my helmet a second and make sure that it's not in VR that it's breaking. No, it like literally isn't advancing, guys. I'm clicking it. Oh. Oh my goodness. I'm clicking it, nothing going on. Wait. I think the game is honestly stuck, guys. I ain't lying, I think we're honestly stuck. Yeah, I'm pressing keys. I have my helmet off, so I'm looking at stuff, and I'm pressing... Oh, wait, okay. Hold on, something happened. Something happened. What happened? Okay, that goes into the menu. Is there like another screen behind this screen that says, surprise, you've been trolled? No. There's nothing. I feel like I'm going through the RPG Maker menu blind. What is this? It is MV, yes. But you guys hear that, right? I'm going in the menu. Let me see. Yeah, I'm in the menu. I think I'm actually in options right now, but it's not rendering to the screen. It is. It's locked in the middle of the conversation. I'm soft locked. Too fast for you? I'm not going to do that. Oh, wow. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Yeah, I did. I beat the game. The only way to win sweet is to not play. Really? AOD, what's the bug? Because that's... You used MV and don't have the graphics update to prevent the freeze bug. Really? So this is a native bug to MV? Can somebody please confirm that? Holy smokes. A known MV bug that has never been fixed. The graphics stop moving, the rest works. Wow. Restart's the only fix. Oh, hey, Oath, I'm not doing this over again. Wait, do you guys want me to do this over again? All right, well, let's, oh gosh, it does let me go to title. I can hear it. Yeah, the graphics stopped updating. Right. Touch, do you have a recommendation? Because we're probably about... Yeah, only one save. I wonder if I can save and quit. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Okay. Okay, so it's not letting me save. I'm in my head trying to imagine where I'm at. So I go main menu, up to quit, up to save, go down to level 2, level 3. Yeah, it's not letting me save. Okay. Made it through the coffee talk demo. Congratulations. That's why I made the jump to MZ. I've been talking about. Okay, not very good. Good for everyone to know that. Big time now. All streamers get tech issues. Thanks, video. I appreciate it. Whew. Smashing the action button, huh? I mean, if you mash through the text, talk about a minute. I wonder how fast you get back to that point. I mean, I can try. I can try. So let me hold on. No, it locked up completely. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to go to a BRB, guys, because I don't want you all to see my desktop. Be right back. All right, we're back. Yay, we're back. All right, let me check. Okay, cool. Boom. All right, back into VR. Well, I mean, I can chat with you guys while I'll smack the snot out of this. Okay, so yay. Let's go ahead and go to continue. File 1. Ain't no 15 minutes in nothing. Okay. Smash the button, smash the button, smash the button. Yeah, we're going to go with all the default everythings because I ain't dealing with this. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying it. Let's see how fast we can go. At this point, I'm just going to hit the space button and talk with chat. Yeah, anyway. So the biggest problem that I am seeing right now is the pacing. You know, so developer, when you're watching this, we all made a whole... Oh, okay. Father of Tautology. Hohenheim. Okay. That's cool. I didn't read that the first time. So really, developer, you got to work on your pacing. I mean, even in visual novels, something moves the story forward. And it's good that you're trying to build whatever the personalities of the characters are and the rapport. It's good that you're trying to show us that, you know, there's this antagonistic relationship, hopefully a sibling relationship between these two, because then it's not quite as abusive. Still pretty shitty, though. All of that, okay? However, your story still needs to move forward. There needs to be something. And them just arguing about nutrition for hours upon hours, I mean, it's not hours, but for an extended length of time, that's not narrative, that's not story, that's not exposition, that's not even good slice of life because there's no momentum. Now, if they were talking about all this nutrition stuff while they're talking about like exams coming up or what's going on in real life, or anything, you know, like a real conversational topic going back and forth, back and forth. Watch Clerks. That's a really good example. Watch the conversations between Dante and Randall. They do ramble. They're all over the place. They hit high points, and they are kind of antagonistic to each other in a loving way. But they do actually move the story forward while they're doing it. So watch stuff like that. Yeah, as far as I can tell, they're not here. I'm going to catch up here with chat. And yeah, I hope that bug gets fixed because, whoo. Okay. All right, so let's see. We got Nico. Welcome to the stream. I'm just going to sit here and pump this button. We got Oath. I think I already said hey to Oath. Let's see. Pacing is no bueno. It's really no bueno, unfortunately. The biggest problem for me, this whole thing feels like an intro to something, but the story doesn't move forward at all. Right. That's what I was talking about. And they are weirdly aggressive, right? That was my biggest issue with the beta for Edge of Eternity, was that the characters were unreasonably aggressive to each other. It's okay even for people who don't like each other to have a measure of aggression, but if everyone... No, it is not. It is probably in the Philippines. They use a lot of Filipino terms. Okay, moving on. We are spamming, for all the latecomers, we are legit spamming through this because the game froze. Thank you, not very, pretty much. And there he is punching his food. Oh yeah, he bumps into I Like to Singa, BG. Randomly broke out into it, which we have determined is a public domain song, so it's okay. All right, rambling about diabetes and other health issues. So yeah, if anyone goes back who is late and watches the VOD up until this point, you're going to notice that all this has been about nutrition. They've legit only talked about it. Yeah, from the 1930s. That might be, Oath. It might be a dietitian school in the Philippines. The music is also really, really low with no ability for me to fix it. All right, newsflash, diabetes is not hereditary. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. So I feel like this took a few minutes just for me to spam through here, which tells me right off the bat that it's way too long. Yeah, Kramer, right, going through all that bullshit. I'm gonna give the wrong answer. Actually, if I can hit it quickly enough, I'll do Coffee Mate. Such impactful choices. Emma. There we go. Come on. They're arguing about milk versus coffee creamer, and I got it wrong. Who cares? I'll just move forward on my project with MV and mess up debugging once I'm done. Yeah, Nestle Creamer, right? Nestle Creamer. Dude, Nico, this game has really slow pacing. The characters are overtly aggressive. They've been sitting at this table. You're going to see it like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. It's pretty crazy. There's no narrative right now. I don't know what's going on other than they're arguing. They might be siblings. They kind of act like it. Oh yeah, you know, Nico, it's interesting you bring that up because we were so focused on the pacing and the dialogue and the characterization that I didn't even look at the level design. Like, yeah, that's another thing to tell the devs. Yeah, this is very stark and plain. If your conversation doesn't draw me in and your characterization doesn't draw me in and your level doesn't draw me in, you have problems. All right, here we go. See, we got this. Whatever. Fine. What do you have against canned soft? Oh, they're still talking about soft drinks. Damn it, we're not there yet. Nothing at all. Right. Boom, boom, boom. Meh. Okay. I think we're there. Besides, it seems I've saved you from diabetes. Thanks, but please leave my coffee out of this, okay? Sure, if I want. I heard you say smoking. Smoking is bad for your health, like the lungs and mouth. I know about the details of smoking. Yeah, why? It's your life. Again, good life. Okay, can I move? Sorry about that. I was mad at you and I punched my own meal. That's all right. I forgive you. I guess I'm really hungry. A little. And here we go. This is where it froze, guys. Go ahead and eat. Good, it works. Why are you controlling my diet? Then why do you let yourself be pushed over? Are you my boyfriend? Gotcha. Well, I mean, I'm hoping to goodness they're not siblings now. Boyfriend, no. You're embarrassing me. Please don't. Will turns highly blushed to her as Sophie smirks. I mean, there's that whole you only tease the ones you love, but geez Louise. Whatever, I need to eat right now. Will abruptly interrupts her before resuming eating, and Sophie looks neutral. Don't interrupt me, okay? Huh? Never mind. Will stops eating before he looks at the newspaper. You said canned soft drinks add lead to the blood. Where did you get that? Oh, we're still back on that? Oh my gosh. Sophie becomes awkward. I have my sources, okay? It really is Banish. It's very strange and unhealthy. With that newspaper? 8 minutes video? Are you kidding me? All right, so if a conversation is 8 minutes and isn't going anywhere and I'm spamming the button, yeah, developer, we need to rework your scene. The narrative is way too slow to emerge, to be anything. I don't know what's happening. Don't know what your story's about. And your pacing is really molasses. Give me the newspaper, ask her to borrow the newspaper. Borrow it, man. Yeah, dude, run. Can I borrow your newspaper? You said you love me. Yes, Oath. Yes. Yes, Kefka is faster than this plot. What? No way. I never loved you. Will smirks, and Sophie looks blushed, but she rejects herself. Come on, just give it a try. Balsam, right? No way. Will prepares to steal her newspaper and attempt to read himself. So wait, I said I was going to ask it instead of just taking it, and now I'm still just taking it. So that's an illusion of choice. And really, honestly, this game needs more choice branches. It might be best if they use each nutrition point, create a separate short scene to get across the point. Yeah, right, exactly, Foss. Like I was saying earlier, a really good thing to do would be you can insert these little things that you're trying to teach us while you're moving your story forward. Again, Clerks, look at Dante and Randall's conversation. That's a great, great way. Yeah, we can see a Laufey. Hey, give it back. Inside is a wedding ring. Maybe your sources are from the tabloids. I'm reading that, I swear. Are you sure this is not real? Yes, I am. It's not fiction. Or something. I was reading chat. Who returns her newspaper. Well, that was okay. You can't believe everything they put in the newspapers, you know. Well, I mean, misinformation's a thing, but generally speaking, newspaper sources that cite their works and are not opinion pieces are usually somewhat credible. Also, if it's a medical paper, Sophie continues reading. They'll lose their credibility if they lie. Okay, I take it back. She's reading the news. She's reading a rag sheet. So why don't you just take up biology? Oh, I thought she was. I thought she was a nutritionist. At least you'd know for sure that food is harmful and which is not. It's backed up with scientific evidence. Yeah, man, read a damn paper. Read a paper. Read a research paper for those who know what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm not in biology. I was interested in arts as an artist. My heart is in the art. I have so many problems with this sentence. Given the way that Sophie has droned on and 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 on about nutritional needs, to her to say she's not interested in anything other than the arts is really weird and feels, it kind of hurts. Honestly, Dev, if you want her to hammer this hard into this, have her at least have some kind of a hobbyist interest in nutrition. Maybe she is a nutritionist, you know, or whatever. Or maybe she's recovered from some kind of a sickness and she really is super health conscious. And then if her and Will are really close, Will would know that, and he would say something along the lines of, look, I know you had this thing happen to you a few years ago, and I'm glad you're still with us, but you're taking this a little too far. Something. Right now, I have so little information to go off of, I can't make myself care the way that you want me to care. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't have anyone else. Video, there's literally no one else here. I was trying to say was my partner still gets the bug with the latest version. It happens. Okay, thank you, Laufey. So it is an issue. Okay. There we go. I can see that. I will not dignify that condescending remark with a response. Sophie, you are the most passive-aggressive gaslighter I have seen on this stream in a very, very long time. Dev, I know you didn't mean her to be that way, but that's how she's coming across to me. Please don't be frozen. Okay, there we go. Sophie stops reading. Sophie wasn't reading, she was conversing. Hey, Will. What? Why don't you just read the newspaper instead of wasting your time watching movies? You're taking up history, or she must be studying history, and you're not updated with events. That's why your Brazil professor keeps grilling you. Okay. Exactly, Faust. Then what if I'm ever going to read? It's definitely not going to be anything that has 2-bit TV celebrity on the front page. Well, yeah, don't read like frickin' Star or the Inquirer, you know? Read an actual, read like the New York Times, something like that. Then what am I ever going to read? Blah, blah, blah. I already read that. Whatever. Right, Silver? Throw that tea. I'm still worried for you, but I like you. Okay. One of these days you're going to get into trouble with this mind frame of yours. Yeah, you're going to piss someone off and they're going to hit you with a baseball bat. You like me? The feeling's mutual. It's not as if you didn't get into trouble before. God, they need to hate screw and get it over with. When was that? The Pampanga trip. Okay, this is definitely in the Philippines. Oh. Thanks for reminding me. You're welcome. And when I saved you back then, again, even if you've never thanked me about all this. So this is the stuff I'm talking about where they're referencing the past. So we have some kind of frame of reference. This is about one stream too late. You need to bring this in, Dev, a lot earlier. I mean, bring in their history, whether it's this or something else, really, really, really early. That you have to keep me wanting to read all this. Thank you, too. It was just paracetamol. Anybody know what that means? Paracetamol. You don't sound thankful. Do you still carry your medication? See, okay, now we're learning. Yes, now we're learning. We're getting backstory. I'm learning about the characters. Yes, exactly, OD, we're getting backstory. For anxiety induced, as always. Take care, BG. All the good. Then why do you always have to carry a big bag? I'm a walking pharmacy. I never know what I may face today. Umbrella in case. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. So she suffers from either a form of OCD or paranoia, or pantophobia or something like that. Now I'm getting more into the character of Sophie. I understand that. It's like Bob from What About Bob by the awesome Bill Murray. You know, if you have this much psychological anxiety that you're always going to be prepared for no matter what, then that's interesting. If I had known this when you first started me along this jaunt into coffee hell, I really would be invested right now. Okay, so it's a medication. I did not know that. Thank you, Oath. Take for headaches. Okay. Thank you, Sentinel. Okay, here we go. Like a tent. Harsh, maybe. Yeah, don't mock someone who has anxiety disorder. It's actually really horrible. If you're the kind, if you are in a situation where you have to bring everything for every contingency, if you have to check your locked doors 3 times before you leave, else all the burglars in the world come and break into your house, if you're the person who has to turn a light on or off 3 times just to make sure that it works, that kind of OCD / paranoia / anxiety is a living hell. If Will cares about Sophie at all, he wouldn't make fun of it. You might need a tent one time, and it just might not be there. Who knows? See, that's coming across as ugly. He may not mean it, and you may not mean it, Dev, but that comes across as really ugly. Oh, it's acetaminophen. Okay, Faust. So it's Tylenol. Got it. Teal takes that, and she gets her widow headaches. Hey, this bag saves our lives. What if I didn't have Tylenol at that time? What would have happened to you? Yeah, seriously, right, AOD? I would have liked to have known this at the start. Then I wouldn't be able to bug you anymore. See, good-natured dragging is fine, but making fun of their situation's not. And I wouldn't be able to bug you. How sweet. Look, all I wanted to say is live and let live, okay? I'll try my best. Will continued eating and said, yeah, that's just all the narrative, go bye-bye. No narrator. Narrator not needed. I was wondering. Now that I think about it, how do you eat? With a fork? I put food in my mouth. Thank you, Sophie, because that was a derm question. I put food in my mouth, chew and swallow. Why do you ask? I wish Teal was here to read that line. Yeah, basically, exactly, Oath. Exactly. He's now the bad guy for saying that shit. No, I mean, how do you eat? You're avoiding lots of stuff, forbidding lots of stuff. Huh? I never really cared what you ate lunch before. It might as well have been cow food. And as of this morning, the only thing you didn't react negatively to was rice, which is like carbohydrate hell. So, what are you saying? Is rice all you really eat? Is rice all you really eat? I'm gonna come across as stupid. I'm not a sumo wrestler. See, how to look stupid. Wait a sec. How'd you know about sumo wrestlers in this conversation? Dude, this conversation's gone all over the place. Sumo wrestlers is not the weirdest story beat. Rice is the main staple of sumo wrestlers. Hey, Viatori, good to see you. Rice is the main staple of a lot of countries, even here too. How many people in this country look like sumo wrestlers? I only eat rice with meats and veggies. I don't look like a sumo wrestler, right? I love rice, but I eat other things with it. Cauliflower rice. Brown rice with red beans. Red beans and brown rice. Yum, 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 yum. Of course, rice isn't the only thing you're eating. That's right. I'm also eating eggs. So, do you eat something other than rice? Question mark. I really would have liked that, Volson. No, nothing I have selected has mattered. I might as well just be reading a book. Fruits are healthy, are the healthy ones of the food. I love fruit. Fruits and veggies are great. No, it's not. It's chanko nabe. Do not know what that means. Just fruits? Fruits. God damn it. Right. Only fruits. What kind or your favorite fruits? I mean, of your favorite fruits. Banana and orange. Bananas are good source of potassium. Right, the fruit you need to skin first is coconuts. Well, you skin a banana, you skin an orange, you skin anything with a peel. You break open a coconut with an axe, and that axe bounces and hurts your hand. All right. Oh, cool, you ordered chiles. That's right, Will. What about mangoes? Mangoes are amazing. If you've never had a mango, eat it. They're delicious. Chanko nabe is sumo food. There you go. See, thank you, Nico. We've learned something. Dev, chanko nabe is sumo food, not rice. So that is, they got it wrong. Fattening and high sweetness. Still delicious. Love mangoes. Mangoes. That's interesting. You eat rice with bananas, oranges, and coconuts. I never said I eat rice with fruits. I mean, you can have sushi with mango. Sorry, you eat rice and you eat fruits. Okay. Yeah, and too many coconuts, Oath, can kill you as well. You know, too many bananas can poison you, and too many coconuts can give you literally lethal diarrhea. What a Pharisee. I hope you're not afraid of the pesticide they spray on fruits. I only go organic. Are you trying to poison me? It is pretty amazing. Love mangoes. Of course not. Whatever. Will resumes eating and says, I was just being pedantic and condescending. Yes. Never mind. Probably. See, not, probably Silver, probably a Seinfeld reference, maybe. Yeah, too much water can drown you, right? Yeah, too much of anything is not good. Except love. You can never have too much love. Not Very says, I love good visual novels, but I can't classify this as a VN. It's a visual test of sanity. A VT. Wow. Sorry, Dev, but seriously, we're all doing is reading, and all we're seeing is two people having coffee. Yes, there is nothing moving this forward. The one thing that has done any kind of narrative flow was learning about Sophie's psychological condition. And that's fantastic. And that was interesting. And I wanted more. And now we're back to food. I mean, Food Wars is an anime about making food, and it has more narrative flow than this. It's actually a really good anime. You should watch it. Never mind. You know what? I'm beginning to really be fascinated by your eating habits. Just my eating habits? It's kind of like that of a monkey's. Ow. Right, I get it. You should make me a feature for National Geographic. Now, what type of monkey? Because there's different kinds. That's a good point. Will's about to say something, but changes his mind. Don't need to see all that. So, what will you eat then? Chicken? Chicken's good. Like, now we're going to talk about what Sophie will and won't eat. This is the stream, guys. Chicken with bird flu disease? I don't. How about vegetarians then? Will you eat? I'll eat a vegetarian. I had a vegetarian last week. It was good. Center yourself. Formalin, did she just say no to vegetables? Yeah, this place is so completely empty. Video. I would love to have had other people in here, and when he punched his tray, everybody like looking at him like the FARC, you know, someone get a little closer to the phone getting ready to call the police. No. Not very. Oh gosh, the man-eating donut. Seriously, Oath, this is exactly how the first date with your wife went? Maybe you're the exotic type, huh? What about the frogs? Come on, do not disrespect eating the frog legs. Yes, with all the frogs you see in the gutters. Well, they clean them first. Right, snake. Hey, watch out for the bones, but snake tastes good. Come on, you've been sitting for over an hour. You gonna drink this or do you need to make room for more customers? Yeah, pretty much, video. The barista's gonna kick him out. Say, eat or leave. I hate snakes. What about the dogs? Is that comment stream safe? Gosh, I love dogs. No, not a good one. Perfect. You can eat anything, including exotic animals. Sophie takes a newspaper and folds it as a strike. Aha, first battle. The battle's going to be me versus Sophie with her newspaper for making a horrible comment about eating dogs. Thank you. Thank you, because I wanted to hit him for that comment. Oh, what the hell? You think I'm eating exotic animals? This is not funny. By the way, guys, I do know that people eat animals like dogs in some countries. I'm aware that that exists. I don't think it's an appropriate joke in this situation, especially considering that they're trying to have some kind of a relationship. I may be wrong, and I'm not trying to culturally appropriate. It's just my opinion. Let's see. Catching up on chat a little bit. McDonald's has 25 limit for something. Oh, really? No, I think Till mentioned something about... You know, I don't remember. Video? Awesome point. Honestly, Dev, put some NPCs in the background with crowded BSG noise. Yes, please. A little atmosphere would be amazing. The good job. The good choice there, not very. Somebody did something. Route. She could have walked out. I would have loved if she would have walked out. I would have walked out. Hey, Siegfried. Hey, McBacon. Good to see you. If someone had said, hey, do you eat dogs? I would have been like, well, we're not talking for a while. Peace, dude. You think I'm eating exotic animals? That's not funny. Blah, blah, blah. Some would say otherwise. A girl ate horse sushi in front of me on a date. Okay. Well, again, it's an opinion. Oh my God, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him. Stop it, stop it. I get it. I'm sorry. Sophie puts the newspaper back into the table. Oh, actually, I wanted to ask, Nico, since you live in Japan, have you ever had chicken sushi? Because I've heard that's a thing. Then find something classy. Classy, I got it. Peking duck. I love Peking duck. I really do. But all the comments on the left have so far been wrong, so why break the streak? How about Peking duck? Greasy, but it can eventually contract bird flu. Ducks don't contract the bird flu. In the other case, chickens do. Cool, good to know. Good to know that they actually do have chicken sushi. And you've had some. Cool. Was it any good? Then you can eat duck. I like duck. All right, let's see. They took a turn. The guy in front of the most unlikable one. Yeah, right now. Right, exactly. Banish. Now, Will's the unlikable one. How about the Kamado? Regrets it as soon as he says it. What's that? Locusts? Can't be seen in gutters. John the Baptist ate those and he became a macho man. So many jokes I'm not going to tell. So many jokes. So many jokes. Oh yes, Kamado. Locusts. Is it the stuff you ate in Pampanga? The food is what gave you the allergies? Okay, so the only thing I've ever eaten that's a actual insect was crickets, and they were in a little package that I had to open. But I hear that you can't eat most insects. Chicken sashimi is a thing. Food poisoning and parasites are just a fact of life here. Thank you for that, Nico. Good to know. That's no. What are you talking about? Always leaping without looking. In your case, eating without knowing what it is. No. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Again. Well, I don't ever plan on eating raw chicken, but it's a thing. I wonder how anybody would ever ask you out. Well, you're kind of doing it right now. What? They won't know which restaurant to bring you, lol. Oh, two. I read that as lol, which it might as well be at this point. You know, Nico, I'm going to take a hard pass on that. I'm going to take a real hard pass on that. Is this why you're interrogating me? Says the person who was interrogating, like, literally 30 minutes ago. This is some serious gaslighting going on here. Are you planning on asking me out? No! I mean, no. How'd this get into our conversation? You're shouting at me, and you were speculating that nobody's asking me out. How presumptuous. Yeah, exactly, Volson. There needs to be something here. You know, if this is all necessary, which I don't think it is, we got to have something to keep us engaged. Is there? Are you jealous? Look at who's presumptuous. All I meant was that you won't get anywhere in life thinking this way. As if you got anywhere. When I become famous, I'll forget you. Really, Nico? If you're allergic to shrimp, you're also allergic to cockroach? Shit, I did not know that. Huh. I love shrimp. I don't know if I'd want to eat cockroach, but I love shrimp. Can you? Of course not. We're still friends. Become famous, I mean. Oh my gosh. Shall I be normal? Shall I roll over and die? Or shall I be the most presumptuous piece of shit ever? I think we're going to go with option 2 this time. Sophie, I forgive you. Wait, I didn't tell you sorry yet. Right, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Will. And this is a normal day for them. You'll have your day, you see. Why are you saying that? I'm so nice, dude. No, you guys are literally the most toxic relationship I have ever seen in an RPG Maker game. And I know it's not intentional, it's breaking my heart, Dev, but this is not a healthy relationship here. Sophie pinches Will's cheeks. Mom, my cheeks hurt. Why? Because I really like you. Yeah, but I'm the only one you pick on among our friends. That's because you're the only one who lets himself get picked on. Go figure. It is literally Lucy Van Pelt and Charlie Brown. Literally. Nice indeed. Will finishes his food, finally. Coldest eggs ever. Oh, I'm stuffed. You better do some extra crunches then. Of course. I don't do this for other people, you know. Be thankful. Why, thank you. You know, there's an advantage in eating all that stuff you call poison. It develops my immunity. Hey, Brent, you have missed an hour and 20 minutes of talking about food and coffee and almost nothing else. Welcome to the stream, by the way. You know, there's an advantage in eating all that stuff you call poison. It develops my immunity. Already read that. Boom. And where in the world did you learn that? Which they say that which does not kill me makes me stronger. So I guess if I hit myself in the head with a hammer enough, I'll become immune to hammers. From ninjas. They take poison in small doses so that when someone tries to poison them, they're not affected. Their bodies are used to the poison, see? It doesn't work like that with everything, Will. There are certain things that are going to kill you no matter how much. Brent, it is, it's a visual novel with a couple of choices here and there. And while we found out a very interesting fact about one of the characters, the girl, Sophie, there has been a lot of just talking. Straight up talking. Without a lot of narrative flow. Story flow. I cracked my neck. You're watching too many movies. I'm serious, okay? Do you know what War of the Worlds? Who killed the aliens there? They didn't have any antibodies to fight the common cold. Yeah. Or the ending is really bad. What are you talking about? War of the Worlds was amazing. Not necessarily the Tom Cruise version. Yeah, they're still talking about food, sweet. Still. None's changed. Sorry, I spoiled the movie for you, didn't I? Dude, it's been around forever. The radio play's literally been around since before the Cold War. That's fine. I already watched it. Are the aliens real or not? Are they gonna, like, start doing some X-Files shit? In real life, aliens are not real. Just a fiction. Well, I mean, technically we don't know that because the universe is so big, but I get his point. Most movies are fictional. Even cartoons and sci-fi, too. Cartoons aren't real. I'm in trouble. Right. What now? Now you're just trying to justify your unhealthy lifestyle by saying your food will help you evolve. Pokemon? Where's my hand? Hold on. Where's my hand? I need to actually just hold on. Oh god, my controller turned off. Can I hit myself in the face? Okay, let me put that back. The topic changes are really weird inside and Banisher, not wrong. Okay, good. Nothing broke. Pokemon. Thank you, Silver. Thank you. Pokemon. Oh god, we did not freeze again. Sweet lord, we didn't freeze. Okay. No, I am not dignifying that with a response. I got scared for a second, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna be drinking some coffee when this is over. Like, legit. Do you eat mung beans? Mung beans? Mung beans. Mung beans? Yeah, right, Banish? At a facepalm. Whack. Yes, I'd eat mung beans. Hey, we stand Tom Cruise in his house. I'm just a fan of the original. Mung beans, that's interesting. So you'd be like Razil. Razil? Why? It's Razil's favorite. He got shot in Lieutenant, so be careful of mung beans. Wait. How did that go? They really do need to let me save my progress of all some really hard. He did. He literally did, video. He jumped right into Pokemon because of the word evolve. Yeah, still no save prompt. Are you serious? Yeah. There's no such thing as between Razil getting shot and his love for mung beans. Thank you. That's like the most normal thing said this entire conversation. Well, the problem is, Brent, is the game froze on me and I had to restart it. So yeah, I would kind of like a save file or an autosave or something. It's true. Because of his love for mung beans, Razil became more famous in the world because he was smart. Then later he was shot and lieutenant by the Spaniards. You know, at this point that makes more sense in other parts of the game, so yeah, I'll buy it. According to history. Ergo, to hypothetical sigil... I know I'm mispronouncing this, my apologies. Ergo, according to hypothetical sigilism, Razil got shot because of mung beans. They really do sound like people who were in school who are proud to talk about what they learned. It is the college equivalent to coming home and showing mom your little drawing of a firehouse and saying, "Look, mom, I made it red." That's what this is. Oh, I see. Do you also eat mung beans too? Yeah, sure. Yes. Then you also get shot, but not like a hero. Somebody's gonna shoot you to shut you up. Okay, Dev, you got me there. You got me there. Oh, Viatori, we said at the beginning this felt like slice of life, but this is more like a really thick cut of old beef. And developer, I hate to say that. I'm trying not to be harsh, but this is really drawn on, man. You gotta fix this. You got to, man. You got to. Just like Razzle. Rizzle. Oh, that's not funny at all. Dude, you're the one who said it. It was a little funny. So here's a little laugh. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry. You cave in so easily. It's difficult having you in a bad mood. You might ask someone to beat me up. Ask someone to beat you up? I could do that myself. Thank you very much. Okay, so a line like that's not bad. If it wasn't for all the other verbal passive-aggressive abuse they've been hitting each other with, that would actually be an okay line. It would be like, okay, yeah, ha 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 ha, lol. The last time I checked, I'm the carnivore, veggie girl. There's such a thing as veggie meat. I've actually had a veggie burger. They're pretty good. Nothing beats the real thing. Also true. Let me see. Let me catch up a little bit. So Banish says the game made me laugh, but the weirdness of it. This game has made the stream quite amusing. Not Very says, good VNs change up the scenery. There's NPCs, music changes, far more saving opportunities, just progress. But there's no progression here at all. Sorry, Dev. I'm not trying to be harsh, but yeah, we're not actually trying to bash the game. That's not what we do here. But this is trying my patience. And I want to be more engaged in this because of what Sophie's medical condition is like. Psychological illness, especially the kind brought about by trauma, is interesting. It's something I want to learn more about. As far as this character goes, you know, what was it that happened? How close to death was she? How traumatic was it? How is she dealing with this? Is she literally just trying to over-prepare for everything because she's afraid that walking outside is going to kill her? Or what? And if so, how can Will's relationship with her fix it? That's interesting to me. I want to learn about that. I don't want to learn about the antioxidants in coffee causing caffeine, which it doesn't do. Nothing beats the real thing. I love meat. Oh, sure. At least nobody gets sick with soy meat, unlike any diseases like the UTI. There's also an issue with soy meat. Like what? There is. Somewhere. Well, I mean, literally nothing in this world can't hurt you in the right way, except for love. You can never have too much love. Do you have any proof? Scientific paper that I read. Come on, it's your chance, Will, to show yourself. If you could show me some proof, I'll let you eat whatever you like. That's what you want, right? Case closed. And there you go. That's the game. The game is that we're going to go to try to find proof that soy meat can harm you. That's the game, the quest for soy meat. Hey, you're such a slacker. That's why we're friends like Damien. Who's Damien? A boyfriend or something? Well, I know he's my best friend and classmate since high school, and you still look like him. Do I look like Damien? So far, Viatori, it's only been this one place. We have gone over to the counter to the left twice. Yeah, pretty much. Look, I know you're scared of people stronger than you, I suppose. No, she beat the crap out of you a few minutes ago. Another reason for me not to exercise. Of course, she may also see him as weak because he rolls over and dies. Yeah, Oath, what I really thought and what I was hoping was that they were siblings, because that would explain some of the antagonism, but they're not. They're classmates. They're not dating. They're not married. They're classmates. Friends, maybe. It's not a healthy relationship. Not the way it's written. Oh, great. More nonsense from you. He might go all sweetums on me if I pack some abs. Oh, please. Besides, I need to be chubby if I'm going to be huggable. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the way he's like, sup, girl? I'm me and you better love me, and if you don't, put it on you. You're just saying that because you don't want to change your eating habits. You're just saying that because I'm more daring than you when it comes to food. Dude, a rabbit's more daring than her when it comes to food. All right, I'll have a longer life. And I'll have a happier one, and I'm with Will on that one too. I mean, yeah, you shouldn't like go down and just eat tubs of lard, but I mean, honestly, you're only going to live once, so you might as well enjoy it. And yeah, try to take care of yourself somewhat, but if living longer means sacrificing everything that makes you happy, is that really life? By the way, I would love to have the game explore that philosophically, but I don't see it doing that. I'll have a happier one. Oh, let me catch up on chat here. Yeah, I'm going to comment on this first, then I'll catch up on chat. You're so cute when you're angry, but that's not going to help you get a boyfriend. Boy, what a jerk. Okay, AOD says, honest opinion, if you're going to go writing humor, go writing humor. If you're going zany gags, do more random references and skits, like the random dance number. The latter is interesting. The former style returns a tons more work in the writing department, because as it is, the writing will not carry this game. Honest opinion as well, AOD. I think you're right. I honestly would rather the former, though. I really would rather see this person delve into the psychology of the characters with the tongue-in-cheek banter that occurs between two people or friends. Again, I'm going to reference Dante and Randall in Clerks. That's the perfect example of two best friends who are somewhat antagonistic to each other, yet always have interesting conversations. That's okay. At least you're here for comic relief, right? No comeback? I'm surprised. Do you have a lunch bag, right? It's almost class time. Actually. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Did I hit the button too quickly? What? I left in my house. What should I do? Hold your horses, Sophie. I have a spare in my class. A spare what? I really think I missed something. Laufey says, also, if you are too strict with your healthy living habits, it can actually be very debilitating to your health. Yeah, you have to have some things in your diet or some things in your life that give you exposure to bacteria. Otherwise, your immune system is going to go, unless you're immunocompromised, and that's a different story. A spare what, though? Oh, really? Yeah, there's a rice with mongo beans. It's safe. Already try it and tested by Rizzle. No, it's okay. I don't want to get shot. By the way, this is called Love in Cafe, so I mean, it is going to probably become a love story in a cafe, but the title alone does not excuse what's going on. If you don't want it, you'll get an ulcer. Oh, because she'll be worrying. Okay, I got it. What good food will your health measures be then? Walnuts? Dude, walnuts are amazing. That's because you never eat peanuts before. Skincare is more important than your brains. Also, peanut allergies are a thing. That's not funny. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you for the offer. It's nothing, but you're welcome. No, really. Thank you. Can I look at your newspaper? Sure thing. That's it. The whole point of this chapter was to get the newspaper, so we had to go through all these dialogue beats and verbal gymnastics in order to get the newspaper. I have ascended. Let's see. AOD says, or they focus the characters a ton more on how Sophie works. Right, agreed. Not very, there'd be many bullets more. Okay. You guys are great. Chat's amazing. If you're watching this VOD, please make sure you're watching the chat. Maybe I'll find something about carrots being cancerous or something. Fat chance. Sophie and Will are reading the newspaper. Will smiles. Soy meat is made out of mango beans, right? Out of tofu, yes. And you were talking about soy meat being safe, right? What are you driving at? Nothing. What? Nothing. Mung beans are high in uric acid, and uric acid causes gout. Thank you, hypothetical sigillism. So what am I going to eat then? Water. And sunlight, because Sophie's a plant. Oh, look on the bright side. Being healthy is the slowest way to die. No starve. What? Oh, I hate you so much right now. It's time to research about ninjas then. Wait, did she just completely change her entire life choices from that one thing? Yeah, you're right. Cue the laugh track. Silver, I hate them so much. Okay, let's catch up a little bit before I press this button and see what happens. Yeah, the video, the guy's like, I'm closing. Good night. See you in the morning. We have rats. Kill them for a free coffee. Okay, Touch says, another thing is if they're going to be 5 acts, they need to feature different characters. You could be switching between the stories rather than telling them one after another. Yeah, I agree. And what I would really like to see is the dialogue choices that I make actually affect something. And I have an idea how that would work. I just want to see if this game goes anywhere. They did make a save prompt. Act 2, A Very Delicate Night. 5 years ago, Matt stopped studying so Ari could graduate. Wait, I thought this was just one act. I'll be honest, I don't know if I can do this again. Okay. Yeah, Project Hate and Cafe. The narrator did straight up fall asleep. Touch, how much time do we have left? Because I do have some thoughts on this, and I want to make sure I get them out. Specifically on something that would make this a really interesting project. Obviously, it's not the direction they're going in, but how much time do I have left? Cybernetic Possum says the save file screen is the most compelling scene so far. Hey, Cybernetic, good to see you. We can cut here since it's a good stopping point. Okay, let me go ahead and put on the Steel Talks music. Okay, here we go. Take this out of my ears. Thank you, Silver. Thank you. Okay. Let me get my hands. Yeah, this was a game. This was a game. Okay, make sure I'm all set. Boom. All right, cool. Okay, so developer, if you're watching this, obviously at this point you understand all of the issues that everyone is having with the pacing of your game, and that needs to be fixed. Okay, so if this is just a visual novel, there's a couple of things you're going to want to do regardless. The first thing, the pacing needs to be picked up. Personal information and other things that move the story forward need to be given out as soon as possible, and then cut up into little chunks and given out as little breadcrumbs and story beats as you go along the main narrative of the scene. That's the first thing that you got to do. The second thing, get some bust artwork, something. Like literally, I was staring at two sprites on the screen, and every now and then they move around. I would need to see something with expressions more than just what you have in the RPG Maker character generator. Next thing, background everything, just straight up background everything. Like the others, like everyone in chat was saying, give us some background ambiance, some background people. The barista being like, hey, you're going to order anything, you're just going to talk for 3 hours, that kind of thing. You know, have something like that. And then the characterization, you're going to want to fix that. I know you're not intending for the characters to come across as aggressive and unlikable, but that's how they're coming across, as aggressive and unlikable. So look at the characters and how they react. And then if you need to get, look at how they act towards each other. You know, their relationship is one that they're classmates and they're got crushes on each other. That's great. Okay, they're way too antagonistic. There's almost like this frenemy hatred about them. It's just way too much. So dial that back a little bit and focus more on the concern for Sophie's medical condition or psychological condition or whatever. Okay. Sorry, just checking to make sure my camera's still active. That's the first. So that's what you got to do. You got to fix those in order for this project, this game, to be playable. Because I mean, you know, this was putting everybody in chat to sleep. You know, cutting jokes. Sometimes if the jokes were even a little too harsh, were necessary in order to get through this because it was a slog. The idea is great. I love it. Two people talking in a cafe and they start having feelings for each other and they start realizing they have feelings for each other. I like that. Just move my camera. I like that. So yeah. Okay. Now we shift over to Act 2, and Act 2 is going to be another place. All right, I see what your game is doing. That's fine. Here's where I'm going to depart from advice, and I'm going to say I would like to see this. I don't think this necessarily fits what you're trying to do, but I would like to see the choice. I would like to see maybe Ari and this other guy, you know, have this couple be in the background of Act 1. And they're just there at the cafe doing whatever. And the choices you make as Will when you're talking to Sophie actually are brought up and influence some of the conversational beats in Act 2. And then you have the people who are in Act 3 be in the background, and so on and so forth. So that each conversational choice that you make in the previous act influences conversational beats and choices in the second act. I would really, really, really love that. Let me catch up a little bit and see if chat has anything to say. Let's see. Coffee Fox have some form of mosaic, yeah. Music, right, some form of music. The volume was super low, video. There is background music in the game, but it's super low. Really hard to hear. Sentinel says, Will and Sophie need to fight some level 1 goblins. They do something. Brent says, if conversation is going to be the main focus, make a game out of the conversation. Have choices, and have those choices matter, Brent, 100%. Bolston says, yeah, not connecting with either two characters really hurt the entire first act. 100%, I agree completely. Hexmo, welcome to the stream, good to see you. I'm one of the playtesters on this game, and one thing I did notice was the dullness. I did enjoy the different things they did with the text boxes. 1 of 2. But the default everything made the game feel like background noise. It did. Hex, we have given an exhaustive amount of advice and critique, both me and chat. I highly recommend, Hex, that you get Frederick and Joaquim to come and look at this, because there are some very core issues that are going to have to be fixed in this game. This game is over 2 hours, so I would make it all spent talking between 2 to 3 places. Well, also video in any type of stream that Studio Blue does, where we're constantly stopping and critiquing, gameplay is slowed down quite a bit. So yeah, it is going to go faster when the player plays, even if it's because they don't like it and they press Alt F4. But you guys all bring up really good points. And, you know, if the whole purpose of this is people meeting in a cafe and falling in love or realizing they're in love, that's amazing. I'd love to see more of that. Laufey says there's also the question of would V and Maker be more appropriate? That is a very good comment. I don't know. Making sure I'm not moving my window. Move my camera over here. Boop, there we go. That's a very good question. That's a really good question. Visual Maker novel might be better in this situation instead of RPG Maker, you know. Anyway, you guys have been really good. Dev, if you're listening, you know, like, all the luck in the world with your project, man. Seriously. You have a ton of guts for putting your game out here in front of everybody, and mad respect from Studio Blue. I do want to, I hope I'm pointing in the right direction. Is it this way? Not sure. Okay, I do want to point out, as I move my camera again, there we go. We're Studio Blue. My wife Teal and I, we do game development theory. We teach from a theoretical level the different things that you have to do in order to follow the game design best practices. We usually stream on Wednesdays, sometimes Thursdays and Fridays. Our schedule is down there, listed on the screen. We do stream from VR chat now. I apologize if things are a little janky. We took about 2 weeks off and I'm kind of getting back into the beat here. So my apologies if things are a little weird off right now. Huge shout out to Touch Fuzzy. Thank you so much for letting me do this. Thank you again for letting me stream from VR chat. I hope I didn't press any buttons I shouldn't press. Hold on, let me check real quick. Yeah, we're still good. Okay. Still getting used to this, guys. My apologies. Anyway, love y'all to death, each and every one of you. Let me give a quick read off to each one of you guys. At the end, love to Touch Fuzzy. You're the man. Let's see. Quick read off. Thank you to Volson. Those comments were hilarious. McBacon, Brent, Laufey, Hexmo, Video, Sentinel, more Brent, AOD, Cybernetic, Not Very, Banish, more people, Oath, good to see you, Nico, Viatori, and anyone else I'm missing. I apologize if I miss you guys. You all are awesome. Thank you again. We hope to see you guys on our regular stream. I know my arms are twisted all over the place. That is my time to get the heck out of here. So if you like what you saw, like smack down the like button below, subscribe to our channel, consider supporting us on Patreon, connect with us over Facebook, Twitter, Discord, follow our links up there. We'll see you in the next video. This is Steel. Peace out, guys. Peace out.